It's a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming another what I eat in a day video. I have filmed a few of these before and I will link them below if you haven't seen them. If you're new to my channel, then hi, my name is Nicola. I'm a mum of two and I make videos about all things lifestyle. I do hauls and vlogs and organisation and cleaning and all that sort of stuff. So if you are into those sorts of videos, you could subscribe if you'd like to, and you could do that by clicking it just down here. And yeah, we'd love to have you join us. So yeah, I thought I would film a what I eat in a day today because it's January and I'm sure I'm not the only person to be thinking I need to stop stuffing my face with chocolates and cheese and get back into a bit more healthy eating. I will put Weight Watchers Smart Points for the basic, I don't know what colour I do have the app. I will have a look actually and see what colour. There's a new colour thing. I've not really looked into it, to be honest. I've just carried on doing what I would normally do. And I don't always track my points on the app because I just know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for such a long time that I just sort of concentrate on what I'm doing and know that this is worth that points and that's worth this points. So I will double check, but I just do the normal Smart Points. So I think it's with the most amount of 0 points foods. And I know some people have changed to a different colour plan because you can portion control a little bit better. So just so you know, if you're following this and you are following Weight Watchers, I'm just doing the one with the most amount of 0 points foods. If you're new to my channel, I have been following Weight Watchers on and off for the last couple of years. I reached my goal in October 2018. Yeah, October 2018. So I've been maintaining my weight ever since, and I found that pretty much I've been able to do that along with exercising. And I talked in my goals video, if you haven't seen that I'll link it below, that I released on New Year's Day, that I have been doing Lucy Wyndham Reid's workouts, which are 7-minute workouts, and I do them Monday to Friday, although I haven't done one today and I didn't do one yesterday because I am full of cold, which I'm not usually quite this croaky. So I'm having a break the last couple of days because yeah, I've been feeling a bit grotty, but hopefully I will be back to that tomorrow, so at least I get 3 in this week. I think I try and do 5 every week. If I could do 3, then I'm pretty happy. So anyway, you will have seen that I've had my cup of tea and my banana this morning. I always start my morning off with that. And what else do you need to know? A few housekeeping things. I don't count my milk. I don't count my spread on, you know, well, I don't have bread, but like bagels and stuff. I don't count a bit of Flora Light that I put on there, but I don't tend to use on my weekly, so that's where that gets used up. I'll obviously put the Smart Points values along the bottom of the screen when I'm doing my meals so that you can track and see what things are worth if you're following Weight Watchers. If you're not, then these are just healthy meals and stuff that I tend to eat during the day, so hopefully you will enjoy that. I am going to have my breakfast now. So I work from home, I get up in the morning early, usually do my workout, have my cup of tea and my banana, get ready for the day, drop the children at school, come home and do my proper breakfast. I find this works really well. I will link below. I did a video about my top 10 tips for sticking to plan, and that was one of them, is that I have my breakfast early and then have my proper breakfast at sort of 8:30. I know not everyone can do that because if you go to work then you probably can't do that. But I find it works for me to have a breakfast at that time because it lasts longer. If I had my proper breakfast at 6, I'd be starving again by 9. So, so yeah, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have poached eggs this morning, and I'm going to do them now.
This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day
It is now 11:05, and I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee because I'm cold. It's freezing, and I've just put the heating on, which is a bit naughty because I'm here all day. I try not to put the heating on during the day because it could get really expensive, but sometimes it's just too much, and because I'm full of cold, I thought I would treat myself and put the heating on. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee as well to warm me up. I'm going to use this coffee machine, which is what I bought Andrew for his birthday. It's a Sage one, just in case you're interested, and it's a fancy one that does all the barista stuff. It's a bit of a faff on, if you ask me, but it makes good coffee, and that is the main thing. I also got Andrew a coffee subscription for his birthday, and I got this, which is from Perky Blenders. So if you have a coffee machine and you use whole beans, then I can recommend them so far. It smells amazing. You just pay for a subscription for either 3 months or 6 months or a year, and then you get sent one either fortnightly or monthly. I just went for monthly. It's just an opportunity to try something different, because we just generally go for the Starbucks coffee or the Costa coffee from Tesco, so this just gives an opportunity to try something new. So you didn't really need to know all of that, but I just thought I'd tell you anyway. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a coffee, and I think I might have a treat from the treat tin. We got a new treat tin actually, for no other reason than it was out over Christmas, and Andrew decided to put the treats into it. It's just this one. You've seen my videos before. I usually have like a biscuit tin thing, so Andrew just put everything in here. So in here we have lots of goodies. These are not healthy goodies. They shouldn't be in there. This should just be for my healthy ones, and well, not mine, just for anyone who wants to eat them. That was given to me for Christmas. I haven't eaten that yet, but I'll save that one. Yeah, ham cheese. Right, that's all the rubbish out. This is the good stuff. So this is just from, these are these Bliss bars, which are from Home Bargains, and they used to be Skinny Whip, and now they're called Bliss. Won't focus, but there we go. And I've got the salted caramel, and oh no, whisper, and the chocolate. I'm going to go for a salted caramel one. Those are 3. Now, are they 3 points? Yeah, 3 points a bar for those. So I'm going to have that and my coffee. there's my coffee. I think that's the best one I've made so far. Don't know what it tastes like, but I did use some, I did show briefly, some of this skinny syrup, which is the Jordan skinny syrups, which you can get in HomeSense or TK Maxx, and I've used the hazelnut one. I only put the tiniest bit in because they are really sweet and a bit synthetically sweet. All sugar-free syrups are a bit like that, so I only put a tiny bit in just to flavour it. But that is a small latte, so about 3 points, and 3 points for my Bliss bar. So that's a 6-point snack, which is actually quite a lot. I usually limit myself to about 4 points for a snack, but feed a cold, that's what they say, feed a cold. So I'm feeding my cold, and I know I'm having a fairly low point tea tonight, so I think an extra snack is okay. Right, it is now just after 1 o'clock. I have just run around the field. No, I didn't. The dog ran around the field. I walked around the field in the spitting rain. It's like ice outside, it's so cold. Anyway, I've just got back from taking the dog for a walk, and I need to have some lunch, and I am looking in the cupboard and can only see the things that I shouldn't be having, which is not helpful, but there we go. I refuse to throw things away just because I don't want to eat them, because somebody will eat them, and sometimes I might want to have some, and that's fine. Pringles, look, biscuits, full fat Coke, all the things I shouldn't be having. However, I think I'm going to have some tuna and some sweet corn. What I'd really like is to have it with some pasta, but I think I'm going to go for a 0-point lunch today and have it with a bit of salad in a bowl, because it's quite filling, and it's nice to know that you've had a 0-point lunch, and then, you know, a few extra points are available for dinner or for afternoon snacks, which is, you know, the time that I struggle. I think the time that I struggle the most is when I'm cooking dinner. I always feel like snacking on savoury snacks like crisps and things like that when I'm having dinner, and I've rarely saved myself anything for that time, and I have to try and get out of the habit of doing it. But over Christmas I've had like dry roasted nuts or pretzels or something while I've been cooking dinner, and that's a habit I need to get out of. But what I did forget to do when I went shopping at the weekend was buy any low calorie or low fat savoury snacks, like the pop chips I like, and the lentil chips and things like that. Those things I feel I can have and enjoy, and I really like them, but I forgot to get any. So I have got to pop out to Tesco's at some point in the next couple of hours before I do the school run, so I will go and get some then. But now I'm going to make my lunch and have something that is 0 points. So there's my lunch. It's not hugely imaginative, just tuna, sweet corn, cucumber and some cherry tomatoes. I mean, you could put in there any salad that you've got, salad leaves. I was going to put a pepper in there, but then realised I needed a red pepper for dinner tonight, so I thought I'll save it and not use it. And yeah, that's it. I did put a tiny little drizzle of salad cream, low-fat salad cream in there. A tablespoon is 1 point, so it doesn't even count as a point. So this is a completely 0 lunch, and it will definitely fill me up. And I'm going to crack on with my water. I'm trying to drink more water. I will show you my bottle. I've shown it before, but I'll show it again anyway. This is the bottle I use, and it's from Hydrate Mate, and it's got the times are down the side. You can see there. So this is how much I have drunk today. So up to 10 o'clock, and it is now 1 o'clock, so I am way under what I'm supposed to have drunk. So I should be able to get through the rest of that now by lunchtime, and then try and drink another whole one before the day is through. It is 10 to 6, and I'm just about to start doing our dinner. Kids are having theirs, and we are going to have, we're having the Weight Watchers chili recipe, which I have done, I think I've done it on my what I eat in a day before. But we are changing the recipe slightly to include corn mince instead of beef mince, which is what we usually have. And this makes the chili from 3 points down to 0 points for the chili, which is fab. You could obviously do a vegetable chili if you wanted to, which would also make it 0 points. But yeah, we're going to give this a go. Hopefully that will be good. And I'm going to have it with, Andrew's having his with basmati rice, but I'm having mine with cauliflower rice, which is also 0 points, which will make it a completely 0 point meal. I may have a pita bread with it, which will be 3 or 4 points, but I might not bother. I might just have it and make it 0, which is always a bonus. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to do and make that now.
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. Nights without sleeping 'cause you fear the night, and days without eating 'cause it ain't enough for two, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
And there is the corn chili with cauliflower rice, and I've just put a bit of fat-free yogurt with a bit of chili powder on top. And yeah, that's my dinner. I'm going to eat that now. It's now 8:30 and I am still sat at my desk just doing a bit more work. I am just having my favourite thing to have of an evening, which is Greek yogurt with fruit and a little bit of granola, which is worth around 3 points. Maybe not even that. There's not much granola in there. I'll say 3. And another cup of tea. And that is it for the day. The chili with the corn, it's not as nice as with beef mince, but it wasn't bad actually. I didn't mind it. The texture takes a bit of getting used to, I think, with corn. So it's definitely worth it if you want a 0 point meal. I enjoyed it and it was very filling. So yeah, I've not had that many points today. It's been quite a low point day. So I'm going to end this video here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.